And good afternoon and welcome to Blair Academy as the Blair Buccaneers are set to take on local rival the Newton Braves here on Blair Academy's campus. Alongside Derek Raymond, I'm Tom Monfaletta. We'll be bringing you the coverage of today's game. And we're going to get right into our spotlight right now for the Buccaneers. The Strive Spotlight today will be focused on Allie Stone and Julia Stadlinger, two captains for the Blair Buccaneers. Allie and Julia both came in as repeat juniors last year, or I'm not sure if they repeated their year, but they came in as new juniors last year, and they are both captains. They both established themselves as leaders, and they earned the spot in their leadership role this year. Allie is a midfielder, and Julia is the captain of the defense, as she's been leading them all season long with outstanding play, outstanding toughness, and outstanding determination. Let's take a look at the coaches for this Blair Buccaneer team. Melissa Earn is in her 14th season. She is the photography and 2D design teacher. She graduated from Cornell in 2000, and also she is a Blair alumna, class of 1996. Sarah O'Neill is the assistant coach. She's a Spanish teacher. She got her MA in Spanish from Middlebury College in 2009. She spent 2 years in the AmeriCorps as well. So this should be a great game. Very talented teams on both sides. For Newton, their standout player so far this year has been Catherine Kellenberger. She's a forward, class of 2014. She's a senior this year, and she is one of the captains of this Newton High School team. She leads the team in scoring and assists. She had a goal and 2 assists this weekend, which brings her to 8 goals and 5 assists on the year. One of the better players that we will see in this part of the state, and it'll be an exciting matchup to see her go against Stadlinger and this outstanding Blair Buccaneer defense. So Derek, should be a great game here today.
Yeah, I want to talk about Stadlinger and Stone. Those two hail from Summit, New Jersey, and that area, Summit, Chatham, Madison, Mendham, those areas are notorious for just pumping out excellent field hockey programs. So to be sure, those two are the ones to watch today.
So we're about to get started here as both teams are getting ready in their huddles to get going here. The starting lineup for the Buccaneers: Reed Von Stade, number 10, will be playing at left wing. Brooke Sabin, number 18, will be their left inner. Jill McKenna, number 22, will be the right inner. Haley Krobach, the right wing, number 3. Carly Leifkin, number 20, left mid. Emily Wan, number 2, center mid. Allie Stone, number 15, right mid. Julia Stadlinger, number 14, left back. Jess Stabin, number 16, center back. Natalie Martin, number 9, right back. And Corinne DiFrancesco will be in goal. She's a junior. She's also an a cappella leader in the school. So these past both teams took victories this past weekend. Blair winning 2-1 over the Hun School of Princeton, and Newton winning 6-0 in a rather comfortable victory. Haley Krobach had both goals, and the assists were by Reed Von Stade and Allie Stone on Saturday for the Buccaneers. And for Newton, Sarah Parks notched 2 goals. Catherine Kellenberger had 1. Natalie Rivas had 1. Kate Barbado had 1. Melissa Bensavenga had 1. And the assists were by Melissa Bensavenga, who had 3. Catherine Kellenberger with 2. And Christine Miserandino had 1.
Some keys to look for today, Tom, is going to be corner efficiency. There's usually in these types of games a lot of corners taken. The winner usually has high efficiency, so they're able to convert those corners to shots on goal, and those shots on goal to actual goals. So the team that can take advantage of the corners the most is probably going to be the winner here.
To take this is Emily Wan. She'll get it across midfield. I get it down to Haley Krobach. Krobach defended well. Stripped by the Newton defenseman. And this one will go out of bounds, and Newton will take over. So Newton will take control just inside the 25. Good play by Stone.
Foul committed just outside the half circle here, so no corner yet.
So in towards the net, and this will be forced outside by Blair.
Advantage Blair right now.
Wait, sorry.
This will go out of bounds. This will be Blair's ball. So Allie Stone will take it from out of bounds. This will be intercepted by Newton. And this will be a foul.
And here we go, the first corner of the game.
Now all of the players have to stand at midfield for Blair, aside from 4 that now they come charging in as soon as the ball is hit.
There you see the rush back in. Well defended so far.
Great job on defense by Blair. That's number 3, Haley Krobach. Great stick skills inside the crease.
This will be Blair.
And this will be Blair's ball. Good defensive stand. So far 0 for 1 in corners for Newton. 1 for 1 in Blair in defending. Stone fighting for possession.
Still Blair.
Blair will control it. Stone across midfield. This will go out of bounds, so Newton will take possession by their own goal.
That was a nice feed down low. Unfortunately, no one on Blair could get a stick on it and set up.
Come back across midfield, and this will be out of bounds, and Blair will take control. This will remain in Blair's possession. This ball goes towards the center of the field.
Foul committed just outside the circle. Remains Blair's ball.
And here's Juan, takes it. Weaving in and out of defenders.
And looks like we're going to have Blair's first corner coming up.
And this will be a corner for the Bucks. See if they can take advantage. Juan will take it from outside. Passes it over to the left. And well defended there by Newton. So Newton and Blair both successful in their defense of the other's corner opportunities.
Both these teams on their corners struggled on their setup passes. In order to have a successful corner, you have to be very quick on the outward pass and very quick setting it up.
Allie Stone taking it over for Blair. Allie Stone all over the field. Can tell one of the most skilled players on the field as she comes in and attempts a shot, but it's blocked by the Newton defenseman. Forced upfield, past the stick of an outstretched Natalie Martin.
That'll be out Blair's ball again.
And defending on the play, Jess Sabin from Saudi Arabia, the senior. Jess also an excellent defender for this Buccaneer team. Saban across. This one ahead by Cheryl Lima. Just over 23 seconds to go, 23 minutes to go here in the first half. No score as of yet. Now Newton, after a 6-0 win over the weekend, is facing a much stronger defense here in the Blair Buccaneers.
Yeah, Blair's been able to keep time of possession on their side. The ball, for the most part, has been on Newton's half, so they just have to keep on pushing forward, keep on attacking, and take advantage of the corners when they get them.
But Blair will take it from out of bounds once again here. Look for Jill McKenna in the center there. Try to put one past the goalkeeper. And this one stopped by Saban at midfield. Saban fights for it, and she's able to maintain possession. That's a great play by Jess Saban.
Really aggressive defensive play there. She came flying up from the backfield to stop that pass. If that got by her, like in this case right here, you might have a couple of Newton players charging in deep into the zone.
Finally in Blair territory, the Blair Buccaneers doing a great job keeping the ball on their side of the field, their offensive side of the field. This one gets past Juan. Up to Krobach. Krobach has it poked away, but then she'll maintain possession once again. Force it upfield. Great defense by Newton, but a better play by Krobach, getting it by the defender. Tries to get it into the center, looking for Jill McKenna, but this one is intercepted. We go back to Krobach, but this will be Newton ball. This one forced in the middle, and this one is kicked away by the Newton goalkeeper, Zawizlek. And this one batted away by Zawizlek.
Really nice defensive stand right there. Great job by the goalie.
Very
aggressive.
Some great defense by both teams. Stadlinger gets it over to Stone. Stone tries to go through the legs of the defender to no avail. Stone gets it all the way up the field. And this one in the crease.
What a pass.
And just kicked away by the Newton defender. That's a great defensive play there right by the goal.
What a pass by Stone, though, from very nearly midfield to trickle through to the to their goal. It was a good opportunity.
Stone will take it from out of bounds. Allowed to dribble it. Gets it past the defender. over to McKenna. Another foul on Newton, so Blair will do it all over again. Stone with some nifty stick skills. This one is blocked just outside the crease. McKenna with a shot, and this one is blocked. Emily Wan keeping it alive. And this one will go back to Newton. So Newton, a great defensive stand once again.
Those are the looks, though, that Blair needs. They've done a very good job of maintaining possession and keeping it on Newton's side. They just haven't been able to capitalize on any opportunity yet. No team has.
Emily Wan will take it back for the Bucks. And she will get off a nice line drive. This will be stopped by Newton as Newton brings it back across midfield.
Dangerous pass across the middle. She gives it up.
Good job by Juan positioning herself to be able to get the ball back for the Bucks as she gets it all the way upfield. A great pass. Shot on goal blocked by Newton. And this will be going the other way. So we will have a timeout on the field. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back. Having some technical difficulties with the connection here, but we're live at Blair Academy as Blair and Newton are locked in a 0-0 tie. It's been a defensive struggle so far for both sides, both defending extremely well on the corners. Alongside Derek Raymond, I'm Tom Monfiletto. Been exciting, although not high scoring. Just over 13 minutes to play here in the first half as Newton will take control just beyond the 25. And this will be out of bounds, so Newton will take control once again. In goal for the Bucks, Corinne DiFrancesco. She's a junior. Has yet to be tested today. In goal for Newton, Jenna Zwizlak, who's also a junior. Has made some great plays in net today. And Newton gets it all the way downfield. Chasing after it is Natalie Martin. And Martin will take it from out of bounds. Looking for Kroboth. And Newton will take control. Good job by Kroboth. She heads across midfield. Seen some great play out of the midfielders for the Bucks, including Allie Stone and Haley Kroboth. Kroboth mishits this one, and it'll be in in control by Newton. Martin back to Stone. Stone's going to try it again. And Newton will take possession. Good job by Saban getting it out. Stone every bit as good of a defender as she is an offensive threat. Gets it down to Krobach. Martin stops it, but Newton will take control. Good job stopping it from getting out of bounds. Back onto the stick of Stone, and this will be Blair's ball. Stone with a nice move, gets it across midfield. Looking down, finds Krobach. Krobach under control. She's heading towards the goal. And this will be a foul on Newton, so Stone will take over.
Foul committed inside the circle here, so Blair will get another opportunity at a corner.
Stone will take it from out of bounds. Oh no, Stone will get it from out of bounds. Good job by Newton once again, defending another corner.
Yeah, they were really able to come in fast from midfield and put the pressure on to not allow Blair to even take a shot there.
Stadlinger with Newton forward all the way. Helps create this turnover, and now it's back in Blair's possession across midfield. It's Abby Bodner from Chatham, New Jersey.
There's another
in the game for the Bucks.
Summit Chatham area player. Like I said earlier, they're just a powerhouse for pumping out these field hockey players. Very, very competitive region.
And this will get past the Blair defenders. Emily Wan making a nice play. It'll be a foul on Blair. And Newton will take it inside the 25.
Couldn't take advantage of the great field position there.
Good job by Blair turning it around once again. And this will go out of bounds, but Blair will maintain possession. Back across midfield for Blair. And the foul will be on Krobach. And Newton will take over. Newton past the stick of Juan, and this is across midfield.
Here's a good look. That's it. Keeping the pressure going forward.
And this gets by DiFrancesco, but a great play by the Blair defender right near the goal to save a goal. Looks like that's Allie Stone, guess who? Makes an outstanding play covering for her goalie and keeping the score tied. Allie Stone, Natalie Martin helping out down low as well.
Now, I don't know, Tom, what the coach said during that Newton timeout about halfway through the first, but ever since then, they've really been able to put pressure on, keep the ball in Blair's zone, and take some chances here.
Yeah, I've seen kind of a drastic turnaround since the timeout occurred, as Newton will go on a corner right now. Shot on goal, blocked by Stadlinger. Stadlinger uses her shin to block this one.
Yeah, here comes another corner.
And another corner for Newton.
And that's what Newton has to do here. If they haven't been getting any luck, just drive it in. Take shots here, because even if it's not on net, it might hit a body, hit a shin, and they'll just get another chance at a corner.
So far, officially, I think only one shot on goal. This one towards the goal, blocked by Stadlinger. And this will go out of bounds. Another great defensive stand by the Buccaneers.
Yeah, it's just tough to find daylight taking shots from so far outside. There's just a lot of bodies in front.
Good defense there by Saban. Saban trying to get it to Emily Wan. Stadlinger helping out. In front of the net. Looks like that's Martin.
And we'll have another
Newton corner.
They really have to quickly execute this pass out and a quick setup too, or else Blair just comes flying in. They won't be able to get a shot off.
Another corner. Stick on White.
Newton got bailed out there. That was not good contact, not a good shot. Kind of went off the side of the stick, but fortunately hit a Blair defender in the leg, so they'll have another chance.
Looks like Haley Krobach got stick a little bit too high. Good pass over to the left. Centering pass, and this is knocked away. And Emily Wan tries to get it back up the field. Jill McKenna helping out. And this will be white ball. So good job by Blair once again, getting it out of their zone. And this one will go off the Newton defender.
And we could hear that one from here, Tom. She just took a hard shot to the knee.
Carly Lifkin in the game for the Bucks, committing the foul there. And this will be another corner for Newton. So Newton doing a great job making the most out of their opportunities and creating opportunities for themselves to get the ball in the goal.
Yeah, and they have to, again, start taking advantage. What they did on the last corner, which was sending the out pass back to the sideline, was, I feel like, their best chance yet.
Great pass. This one towards the goal, and this will be out of bounds, so it'll be Blair's ball. So good job once again by Blair. Stadlinger will take control, and we're going to have a timeout on the field. Just over 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. We're going to take a quick break, step aside, and we'll be back right after this.
But I think the greatest thing is that each teacher I have is different. I go from my singers course, which is really interactive and really enthusiastic, to my English course, which is really kind of soft and reflective.
I used to always believe that it was a means to an end before Blair. You go to high school and then college and then get a job, find some happiness in between. But I found happiness within knowledge.
Blair is one of the most respected boarding schools in the country.
Our classrooms are active places.
Our education has fostered intellectual initiative and persistence.
We read closely, think clearly, analyze quantitatively, communicate effectively, and broaden our understanding of the world.
We learn what we live.
Welcome back to Blair Academy as Blair and Newton remain tied at 0 here in the first half. Just over 3.5 minutes to go. Newton creating a lot of opportunities here on offense. They had about 4 corners here in the past 5 minutes of play. And Blair doing a great job keeping it out of the goal with great defensive play by Julia Stadlinger. Also Jess Saban doing a great job. Carly Leifkin and Natalie Martin as well, helping out on defense. Allie Stone has been all over the field defensively and offensively, and she's somebody that Blair needs to get going here in order to create opportunities on their end. But so far for the past 4 or 5 minutes, it's been all Newton. This one controlled once again by Newton inside the 25. This will be forced out of bounds by Blair, and Newton will take over. And this will go back to Blair. Blair looking to make something happen on their end. And this one's stolen away.
Quick and dangerous turnover by Blair right in front of their own goal.
This one's stolen away by Juan. Great play defensively, and this will be Blair ball. It's a great job by Emily Juan. Gets it ahead to Krobach, and Krobach unable to take control. Back across midfield, and there's Allie Stone who's going to take it away for Blair. Stone with a great shot all the way downfield, and this will go all the way inside the 25 as Zawizlak goes after it.
That's unfortunate for Blair. That was quite a rip, and if only they had a body down there to stop it, they'd have a really good look.
Stone will take it once again. Getting it towards the middle of the field. Centering pass. And they're going to call foul on Blair, so it'll be Newton's ball. Beautiful day here at Blair Academy. We're outside brand new girls' dorm. Also the Armstrong Hipkins Center for Fine Arts. See some of the videos that we play throughout the game that emphasize some of the performing arts programs here at Blair as Newton brings it across midfield. And this will be out of bounds. Natalie Martin will.
A sigh of dejection by the Newton player there. She knew she had an opportunity and just couldn't keep it in bounds.
Juan fighting forward at midfield. It's out to Leifkin. They're going to call a foul on Blair, so Newton will take control once again. It's about 30 seconds to go here in the first half, so Blair trying to keep it away from their goal, if possible. Now Blair on the offensive across midfield. Krobach chasing after it. To be stopped by Newton. Forced back across field. 15 seconds to go. So great defensive first half by both teams. And that'll do it for the first half. So both teams defending really, really well, not really taking advantage of their corner opportunities, but at the same time being defended really well. So some of the big scorers haven't really heard from today. Hemberger we haven't heard from. Allie Stone has done some great work on the field, but hasn't really threatened to score. Neither has Krobach, but you can see a lot more of them as the second half gets underway here. And we're going to take a quick break, step aside. You're watching Strive's coverage of Blair Academy Field Hockey. We'll be back after these words.
It's so much fun to be in an hour-long class and have a discussion about Thomas Paine and common sense and how it started the revolution of America.
At Blair we can take
epidemiology,
U.S. constitutional law,
AP comparative government,
post AP science,
AP computer science,
U.S. legal history,
self and society,
AP microeconomics,
architecture,
engineering,
jazz ensemble,
astronomy,
Roman history.
I'm in gene sequencing club now, which I never thought I would ever be doing. I find myself reading books that are on the required summer reading list, even if they're not for classes I'm taking.
I was always that student who loved sitting in the front row because he made it so exciting.
If you need help, you just need to raise your hand and there'll be like a line out the door of
people, they're like, all right, tell me your problems.
When teachers know that students can come to them whenever they need help, they feel more comfortable with increasing the level of difficulty every day in classrooms. There's really no boundary that teachers have to set for the students. Whenever we master something, there's always something harder for us to challenge ourselves with again.
I also learned from Mrs. Sykes how to draw on what you see around you to sort of influence and integrate it into your work. I just made a teapot and I used a letter from the Cambodian alphabet as the handle because they're just such beautiful shapes.
When I first signed up for TechGrow, I knew practically nothing about building things. The set last year, it moved back and forth, it turned, there was a chute for people to go down into the box that we had built. There were 4 sides, they all meant different things. There were things that slid out onto stage and then left stage, and I learned so much. Not just about which wrench is which, but kind of how to attack a situation.
Miss Baragona does a very good first assignment. She tells you to draw an apple. At least to ignore any preconceived notion of how things look.
To see all the different colors within one shade of red or within one apple.
Strive gives you the power of a television crew, providing broadcast quality HD streaming video just by the use of a laptop. Strive uses compact cameras that are able to pan, tilt, and zoom during live action. Want to see that play again? You can enjoy replays at any point during the broadcast. Slow motion? It's got that too. It also allows for varying more intimate angles, like this one from the free throw line. Strive allows the use of pre-recorded video. These videos can be used throughout the broadcast to highlight whichever aspects of your institution you wish to emphasize. Strive has the ability to broadcast any event on campus, from convocation to graduation. It can also be used as an advertising tool, whether it be displaying a logo on screen or running a commercial. You can keep the school community up to date on future events and promote extracurricular programs and community service activities. A Strive broadcast is easily accessible, whether it's through your computer, tablet, or smartphone. You can communicate with your alumni and parents, keeping them engaged in the happenings of the school in a creative and interactive way. The power and efficiency of a television broadcast is literally at your fingertips.
After taking photography, at least biking around campus, you start to notice things that you don't really notice before, even if it's just something like the stonework of the buildings or the ivy that covers everything.
We did a lot of improv. We did this one where it was like, do one thing that you do every day, and people made sandwiches, people brushed teeth. I was a freshman when I took this, so all the seniors that I had no idea who they were, and I was up there making a sandwich in front of them with imaginary bread. So I'm a lot more confident and a lot more comfortable in myself because of it.
Mrs. McMillan always says that acting is a series of playable actions. Itching your neck or tilting your head one way or even just the way you cross your legs and little things like that that I can do on stage that automatically distance myself from the character.
I was able to really understand and use Photoshop, picked a product that was already in existence and make a new kind of fresh look for it, like with a different twist. What's the secret behind you remembering some things in the real world where you're just completely bombarded with like, do this, do that, look at this, look at that.
And 0-1. This one is crushed.
Fires and scores!
Driving to the left, spin move, and there it is. Forget about this one. Puts up a floater, high off the glass. And welcome back to Blair Academy, getting set to start the second half of play here in Blairstown, New Jersey. Blair tied with Newton by a score of 0-0. So it's been a hard-fought defensive battle so far. Some great play on both sides. We had 4 corners by Newton, 5 total in the first half. All of them stopped successfully by Blair Academy, but also Newton doing a great job. Really, I would say the momentum is in their favor, Derek, going into the second half because of the opportunities that they were able to create for themselves towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, we go back to the timeout called by Newton's head coach in the first half, and at that point, the momentum was really with Blair. They were the ones that were keeping possession, creating opportunities in their zone, and then after that timeout, we really saw it was like a switch that was just turned on for Newton, and immediately after they seemed faster, their passes seemed crisper, they were able to create more opportunities. Unfortunately, like I said in the beginning, that these games are all about corner efficiency here, and with Newton not being able to convert one of the corners yet to a goal, we see a low efficiency and therefore nothing on the board yet.
And the ball will be inserted into play here to start the second half. Deep into Blair territory, and this will be Newton's ball once again. Good stop there by Emily Wan. Wan getting it up and across midfield. And that's Krobach. Krobach with a shot on goal, blocked by Newton. Sarah Smith with a nice block by Newton. And this will be Blair's ball at the far corner.
That's a good job by Blair, coming out with a lot of speed after that turnover. Give themselves a chance here in the zone.
Much more aggressive. Stone will take it from out of bounds. It'll be called third-party outside foul.
Foul committed just outside the box or the circle, so no corner.
Stone towards the net, pops up and batted away by the Newton defender. Sarah Parks in the corner battling with Jill McKenna, and she will win, so it will be Newton ball. That's 2 passes into Krobach by McKenna. Great job keeping it in Blair's possession. And McKenna's going to fight for this one too. So great job by Jill McKenna. And this is a swing and a miss. So this will be Newton ball. Coach Earn, who we talked about before the game started, is in her 14th season here at Blair. She talks about Allie Stone and Julia Stadlinger with very, very high regard. She said they were both nominated to lead the team this year. Allie controlling the middle of the field and Julia the defensive side of the field. Says Allie is a tremendous redistributor of the ball. Sets up a lot of the Blair Academy goals this season. And Julia has been just a complete anchor back there along with Jess Sabin. So Coach Earn thinking very highly of her 2 captains. And this one will go all the way deep into Blair territory.
Just squeaked out of bounds here off the baseline.
Natalie Martin Try to get it past the Newton
turnover
forward,
deep in
Bensavenga.
Blair's zone.
Getting by Jordan Corio and in control of Krobach. Krobach eludes a defender. Getting it down into Newton territory. Centering pass. This one is blocked by Zawizlak. And it'll be stopped. And it will be
Blair corner.
A corner for Blair.
Excellent speed up the far side here to be able to put themselves in position.
Stone will control it. Shot towards the net. And it's deflected away. So Abby Bodner will take it inbounds for Blair. Or Emily Wan will do the honors. Wan getting it poked away. That's Brittany Schumann defending for Newton. So Juan will try it again. So one more time for Emily Wan. The junior out of Freehold, New Jersey. Wan getting it up above the stick. Into the middle of the field. And this will be cleared out by Newton, but there's Julia Stadlinger. Stadlinger with the ball almost intercepted.
Unlucky, just hit her foot right there, and unfortunately that's a turnover, Newton ball.
Jess Sabin controls it at midfield, and this one is intercepted by Christine Mizzardino. Carly Leifkin making a play on the far sideline. And Leifkin will inbound it for Blair.
Oh.
Off to McKenna. McKenna can't control it.
Nothing on that pass, so Newton was able to jump the pass and intercept.
Juan fighting for possession. And it gets into Blair territory. Jess Sabin trying to get it away. Brittany Schumann not letting her. Schumann down to Kellenberger. Kellenberger trying to center it. And it'll be a foul on Blair. Kellenberger leading this team in scoring and assists. Has a 4.7 GPA as well. Looking to play in college next year. She's a captain for this Newton team.
4.7? Did I hear that right?
Yeah. She's very studious.
I didn't even know that was possible.
And this will be looks like a corner for Newton.
Yeah, foul inside the circle.
Look for a big play here by Catherine Kellenberger. It's been rather quiet so far today. Stopped by Bensavenga, and it will be Blair ball.
Unfortunately, Newton wasn't able to control the inbound pass, and so it really didn't give him time to set up for anything good, to have a good look. So, again, opportunity missed by Newton.
Good play there by Emily Wan, blocking the shot, or the attempted shot. And Blair will control it once again. So Blair defense holding tight, as they've done all game long. Sarah Smith inbounded for Newton. Allie Stone trying to stop it. Stone getting it out to McKenna. McKenna trying to get it to Krobach, to no avail. And Emily Jan will get it across midfield for the Buccaneers. Allie Stone with a shot towards the center. And this will be cleared out by Newton. Recovering nicely is Stone. Emily Wan fighting for possession. Good job by Kellenberger to get it out of the zone. I'm sorry, that's Kellenberger chasing after it. That was Mizzardino clearing it out for the Braves. Brooke Saban, the sister of Jess Saban, controlling it there for the Bucks. Kallenberger being defended by Stadlinger. So that's the best forward, best scoring threat that Newton has against the best defensive player on this Buccaneer team. And the centering pass towards the net. And this is out of bounds.
That was one of their best looks so far, Tom. They had a nice centering pass by Kellenberger, nice setup, and unfortunately, a shot went just wide.
Just wide. Good job by DiFrancesco and this Blair defense to nullify Newton's best scoring opportunity. Krobach with Smith on the far sideline. Fancy moves, getting it up the field. Blair has some numbers if they can get it towards the middle of the field. This one centered. And fighting for it. And it is no goal. That is stopped by Zawizlak. A great job by the Newton goalkeeper. You had Abby Bodner in there. Allie Stone. Krobach fighting to get it in the goal.
I think we'll get a penalty shot here.
Might have a penalty shot for the Buccaneers. And Allie Stone will be taking it for the Bucks. And get ready for a rise out of the Blair fans.
Certainly the best opportunity for Blair so far. No one in front but the goalie, wide open net.
Stone's teammates looking on. Shot, goal. Allie Stone puts through the first goal of the game for the Blair Buccaneers, and the first lead of the game for either side puts the Bucks up 1. Great shot by Stone, the right corner of the net, and that'll put the Bucks up 1.
Yeah, that was this entire sequence of events really started with excellent passing and just occupying bodies in front of the net here. Good things happen when you put the ball towards the net.
Good aggressive play by the Blair offense to be able to set up that opportunity. Kellenberger will get it in play for the Braves. And good job by McKenna. McKenna getting it deep into Newton territory. So Blair on the attack now. And Newton will quickly get it across midfield. Leafkin getting it all the way down, and this will go out of bounds. Good job by Carly Leafkin clearing it out, but couldn't keep it in bounds. Melissa Von Stade in front of Schumann, trying to get her stick on it. Mizardino gets it stolen away by Leifkin. Leifkin up the field. She'll get it back. And this is stolen away by Smith. Smith gets it past Stadlinger. It's in front of us, Jess Sabin. Sabin takes one off the hip. Fighting for it once again, and this will be Newton ball. Stadlinger gets it on her stick, gets it across the field to Stone. Stone weaving in and out of defenders. The lone goal scorer for the Buccaneers today. Now Newton on the attack. Good defensive play. Another one by Stadlinger. Outstanding defense by the Buccaneers here in the second half. Just over 16 minutes to go here. Blair can hang on to this lead. They will claim the victory. Krobach fighting for position with Jordan Corio. And she gets it into Newton territory. She's got numbers to her left. Tries to center it, and this one will be taken by Hannah Every. And it'll go off of Blair's stick, so it will be Newton ball. It'll be a foul on Blair. Newton will take over. Kellenberger down the right side. Blair Academy will take over. Leifkin trying to get it across midfield, and she does. Abby Bodner controlling it for the Bucks on the near sideline. Gets it past Sarah Smith, and Leifkin will take over for the Buccaneers. And this one will just go out of bounds. Almost another opportunity for the Bucks to score. Great shot in the middle. And they're going to call foul on Blair. So a great centering pass negated. And there will be a timeout on the field. And welcome back to Blair Academy. After the timeout, Blair ahead of Newton 1-0. Blair on the attack, much more aggressive play here in the second half by the Buccaneers. It's over 14 minutes to go. And they're going to call a foul on Blair. This will be off of Blair's stick, so Newton will control it. Getting it across midfield is Kellenberger. Kellenberger through the legs of Stadlinger. Down the near sideline, tries to center it. This will be controlled by Sabin for the Bucks. Mizarandino deep in Blair territory, trying to get away from Stadlinger. Stadlinger trying to get it to Leifkin. And this one is stopped in front of the net by Martin. Leifkin controlling it on the near sideline. A high stick, so Newton will take over.
Almost got a stick to the jaw.
Schumann, a centering pass. This one kicked away by DiFrancesco. Sarah Smith being chased down by Abby Bodner. And Bodner taking it across midfield, and they're going to make her bring it back.
Yeah, they'll tell her to reset that.
Leafkin, a little bit too much top spin on that. Brooke Saban now controlling the ball. McKenna fighting for possession. Gets it out to Leafkin. Leafkin with a shot. And this one controlled in front by Krobach. And it's knocked away. And Newton will take control. Stadlinger coming up from her defensive position to try to get it away from Schumann. And she does. And this one, great play by Emily Wan. Leafkin dribbling towards the goal. And it'll be knocked away by Newton.
Yeah, we'll see a corner.
And this will be a corner for Blair.
You know, Tom, you can't kick it. It's against the rules.
No kicking. You can kick in soccer.
Coming up tonight, we'll have our soccer broadcast.
At 6:15. The girls' soccer team will take on Kittatinny Regional High School in another local game. And this controlled by Stone. Stone towards the goal, and this is out of bounds.
Nice rip, though. That's an excellent shot. Wow, that ball is well beyond the field here. But excellent rip from Stone.
11:36 to go here in the second half. Stadlinger. Unbelievable stick skills by Stadlinger. It's really obvious why she's one of the better defenders in the Maple League. Ball being fought for on the far sideline. And Blair will win this one. But then it'll be controlled by Newton and down to Mizerandino, who gets it knocked away by Saban. Leafkin controls it. Now in the hands of Schumann. Schumann, a centering pass. Gets
through.
Right towards the goal, and fortunately for Blair, goes over the stick of Christine Mizerandino, who was right by the goal, ready to knock it in.
All Newton needed was just a little stick on it to redirect that ball.
Blair will try to get it across midfield, and they do, but it is quickly controlled back again by Newton. And Coiro with a shot into Blair territory. Controlled by Natalie Martin. Martin doing a great job dribbling it away from the Newton defenders and getting it out of the danger zone, so to speak. Sarah Smith will inbound it for Newton. And this will go through the legs of Dobner. Schumann with the ball now.
Tries to flip it up above her stick. Didn't work out. Blair ball.
Carly Leafkin looking for Krobach. And just outside of the outstretched arms of Krobach. But Bodner almost there for the rebound. This one blasted upfield by Newton.
Really seeing some hacks right now.
Yeah,
really
starting to get a lot more aggressive. Could be in for a really exciting finish here. Stone will take it inbounds from the far sideline. And Schumann trying to get it to her teammate Kellenberger, but Emily Wan has other ideas. Into Newton territory. Sarah Smith trying to get it away, and she's going to collide with Brooke Saban's hand on that.
Took a full swing to the hand right there. That hurts. You saw her shaking it off. Hopefully nothing's broken.
Leafkin with a shot towards the goal. This one in front, and it's knocked away by Newton.
What a redirect.
And this will be Blair ball. Looks like Leafkin will dribble it in for the Bucks, being defended by Schumann. Knocked away by Sarah Smith, and this will go out of bounds, and it'll be Blair ball once again, so Leafkin will take it one more time.
Blair still doing a good job of applying pressure here. You see that they're maintaining possession in their zone for quite a bit of time. Newton's kind of lost a little bit of their steam that they had in the first half.
So be knocked out of bounds. So for the fourth time now, Blair will take it inbounds from the sideline. Juan with a nice pass. And this is being fought for. Leafkin towards the goal. Blocked away. And now Schumann controls it and clears it out for Newton. Stadlinger unable to come up with it. Kellenberger with Jess Sabin. Sabin controls it. Gets it down to Leafkin. Leafkin with a centering pass. This one knocked away and off the side of the goal. Just under 7 minutes to go here.
And with that time, Blair's doing exactly what they need to. They're not, sitting on their heels, and because they really don't have a much of a cushion here. One goal is nothing, so they need to keep applying the pressure, keep the ball in Newton's zone so that Newton doesn't even have an opportunity to get a shot on that.
So Juan, a little too aggressive there. It's her attempt to get it towards the center of the goal. And this will go outside, so Newton will take control. And this one intended for Kellenberger, controlled by Leafkin. Now back to Newton. Juan fighting for it at midfield. And there's Allie Stone, the lone goal scorer. Miserandino gets it into Bensavenga, and this is stolen away by Stone. Stone with a nice little spin move. Tries to get it back in, and this will be Newton's ball. Newton quickly getting it across, or getting it to midfield, and it is stolen away by Natalie Martin. Controlled again by Juan. Juan now in deep into Newton territory. There's Krobach on the right wing. And this is blocked away by Zawislik.
Blair doing a good job of eating away time here. Just keep the ball in Newton's zone and let the clock run out.
Zawislik and DiFrancesco not really getting tested today, aside from the penalty shot. This one in front of the goal. And Bodner gets it out to Leafkin. And this one is knocked away by Miserandino.
That squeaked right across the goal line.
So Newton will take control once again. But you can't get it by Allie Stone easily. These are the parts of the game where Allie Stone really just takes over, both defensively and offensively.
I mean, she's just been a steel curtain at that midfield line. Nothing's been really getting by her.
Stone trying to get it to McKenna. And that is, it's like Sabin, shot by Leafkin, blocked by Zawislik. And this will be a corner for Blair. Another good opportunity for the Bucks to put one in with 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Abby Bodner will inbound it for the Bucks. Shot by Stone. This one blocked by Newton. McKenna back in front. And this is blocked by Newton once again. Good job by the Newton defense.
Yeah, actually a defenseman was able to block that shot from inside the box here, and because of that, I think the resulting play is going to be another penalty shot.
Another penalty shot for Allie Stone. Allie Stone is 1 for 1 on penalty shots today. Stone looking for an insurance goal here to pad the lead for Blair. And it's the back of the goal. Allie Stone 2 for 2 in penalty shots. It's her second goal of the game for the Buccaneers. And just under 3 minutes to go here, Blair leads 2-0. So a great job by Blair getting the ball in towards the center, forcing another penalty shot. Both of Blair's goals coming by way of the penalty shot. And a great job by Allie Stone, their captain, their leader, to get it done for the Bucks. Stone will control it now for the Buccaneers once again. Stone fighting for it. She probably wants another. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the game. Newton needs to turn it up here to get back in the game. And this one cleared out by Leafkin, and this will go all the way deep into Newton territory. A great job by Carly Leafkin. Illy Kroboth shaking up on the play a little bit.
While it's a referee's timeout, Tom, we can take another look at this goal here. Very similar to the first penalty shot, just low, hard, right to the left of the goalie. I mean, they're so close that if you just get a nice, crisp, clean shot, that the goalie really doesn't have much of a chance of blocking it.
Yeah, same spot, and a corner for Blair coming up. Into Krobach. Krobach towards the net. Sabin in front, and this is going to go back to Newton.
Yeah, it was off the foot of Blair, so unfortunately they lose control here, and Newton has another opportunity.
One minute and 40 seconds to go here in the game. Blair in control, 2-0. Stone, the owner of both goals, now controls it for the Bucks. Trying to run out the clock. Emily Wan now has it for Blair. Wan has been all over the field. Really quick. Motor really never stops running. About a minute 15 to go, and the Blair sideline is starting to get excited. And in the corner is Krobach, and that goes all the way across the field, but this will be Newton ball. Just under a minute to go here in the game.
Gonna have to see Newton take some wild shots from far away here to try and get ball in the net here.
Sarah Smith will take it in for Newton. Miserandino gets it stolen away by Leafkin. Schumann out to Kellenberger, and this will go out of bounds. And Stadlinger will control it for the Buccaneers. Stadlinger to Sabin. Sabin controls it. Good job getting it away from Miserandino. And that will do it as the Blair Buccaneers take this one 2-0 over local rival Newton. It was a defensive struggle. 2 penalty shots by Allie Stone did it for the Bucks, and that will do it for us here for Strive. We apologize for the technical difficulties that occurred earlier in the broadcast, but we hope we were able to see both goals by Allie Stone and a hard-fought defensive game by both teams. Kudos to both teams for their efforts. It was a really, really tough game, and great job by both defenses, stopping a number of corners for each team. And in the end, it came down to those 2 penalty shots, and Allie Stone was able to put them past the Newton goalie both times. So Blair wins 2-0, and we are going across campus, and we'll be broadcasting the girls' soccer game starting at 6:15 as Blair takes on Kittatinny Regional High School. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great evening, everyone.